Hi, I'm Valerie, one of the hosts today, and I'm also the founder and president of Teen Animals the Scientists. So first, thank you all of you for joining the EcoCultural Exchange 2025. And the slogan is Where Culture Meets Sustainability. So Teen Animals the Scientist aims at advocating SDGs through science and dialogue. So as you can see, we have been advocating various kinds of sustainable development goals, and the ones we are featuring in today's cultural exchange includes number 11, sustainable cities and communities, number 4, quality education, number 13, climate action, as well as number 10, reduce inequalities. So here are some pictures that show our previous activities. Let me introduce the organizing committee. We have Valerie Chu, the founder of Teen Animals the Scientist, who is from Hong Kong, China, Aina Abbasi from Pakistan, Soumya Sengupta from India, Kaiser Bahar from the UAE, as well as Saira SK from Qatar. We are also excited to announce that we have a full house of participants from 12 countries, including Bangladesh, China, Ghana, Kazakhstan, India, Malaysia, Pakistan, Qatar, Sierra Leone, Singapore, Thailand, as well as the UAE. Moving on, let me give a very brief introduction of myself. I'm someone who is very passionate about the SDGs, and I also like science and mathematics personally. So this is some reasons why I found the Teen Animal Scientists. And outside of school and organizing activities for Teen Animal Scientists, I also like to watch movies, play video games, read, and try something new. Here comes the two truths and one lie game about myself. The three facts I have include I have a dog, I have a cat, and I have some fish. Please indicate your answer in the chat room. Which one do you think is the lie? You can regard A as I have a dog, B as I have a cat, and C as I have some fish. I see some responses in the chat room. In fact, the answer goes to B. I have a cat. I guess the clue is also indicated in the guidebook I sent to you. So basically, I have a poodle and I also have a few fish, but I do not have a cat. So moving on, Anna, would you mind introducing yourself?
Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So I'm Aina Abbasi from Jamshedpur, Pakistan. If we talk about my culture, I'm Sindhi by my culture, and I have been volunteering for TERS for past 1 year, I think. And during this period, I have organized different webinars and spoke at them for biodiversity, especially. Other than that, I also write articles for international review in STEM to promote sustainability and environmental awareness. And other than that, if I talk about something personal, then I love learning new languages and I also love drawing, but I'm not a professional and I'm not professional at drawing. Thank you.
Anna, would you mind reading out the three fun facts about you, one of which is a lie?
Okay, so my facts are that I'm an artist, or I'm learning Spanish, or I love drawing. So these are three facts. Which one do you think is a lie?
You guys are very smart. So actually, the lie is A. I am an artist. I think Anna has mentioned that she's not a professional artist, but she's very passionate about drawing. And I think drawing is a really nice expression of emotions and also thoughts. So moving on, we have Soumya from Singapore. She is also an Indian. Would you mind sharing about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Valerie. Hi, I'm Soumya Sen Gupta, and one of the minds behind this year's EcoCultural Exchange. I'm currently studying in IBDP Year 2, or you can say 12th grade. I'm originally from Kolkata and my native mother tongue is Bengali, but my hometown is in Bangalore, India, and I'm currently living in Singapore. I've spent over a decade in Singapore and have experienced multiple cultures. I'm someone who doesn't give up easily. If there's a challenge, I'll find a creative way through it. I bring passion, persistence, and maybe a pinch of chaos, but it's the good kind. I'm here because I believe every action counts, and I hope this event leaves you as inspired as I am. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Soumya. So she has also prepared three fun facts about herself. Would you mind reading them out?
Yeah, sure. First would be I am very shy about sharing my opinions. Second would be I am very passionate about what I do. And third would be I believe every action counts. Yeah, you guys are right. It is the first one.
Yeah, and I think Soumya personally is very courageous, especially when she socializes with others, and she's also very passionate about meeting new people. So moving on to Kaiser.
All right. Hi, my name's Kaser. Actually, I've heard
Sorry, yeah.
a lot of pronunciations. No, I've heard a lot of pronunciations of my name, but honestly, being in the UAE, we've learned to kind of accept all of these little quirks that everyone has and kind of correct them when we can. Um, I would say I really love the culture and diversity in the UAE. I am originally from India, Mumbai. I'm Sindhi and Punjabi. I don't speak either, but I do speak French. Yeah, so that's basically it.
Okay. So Kaiser, sorry for pronouncing your name wrongly, but here are the
No, don't.
three facts about you. Yeah.
Okay, in contradiction to Soumya's, mine are a little bit silly, but my neighbor has a dog. I know someone with 11 cats, and I have had 10 fish. So you guys have to guess the lie. So most people said C, and yeah, that's right. That's the lie. I do know someone with 11 cats. My neighbor does have a dog. I've actually had 13 fish, so that makes it a lie.
I think it's really cool to have 11 cats, and having 13 fish is also a really nice experience. So moving on, we have Syra, but unfortunately, due to a sick leave, she's unable to share with us about herself now. She will share during the next meeting. Afifa, would you like to introduce yourself now?
Hi everyone, my name is Afifa. I'm currently 19 years old. I'm currently studying in an international school in Johor Bahru, Malaysia to pursue electrical engineering in the future. One thing about me is that I genuinely love taking risks and love traveling. Wherever I go, I always make travel vlogs and all, which is like my big passion. Although I love solving numericals and maths and physics, that doesn't stop me from exploring everything around me. And I'm someone who always looks for questions in the small, basic things of life.
Yeah, it's cool how you like traveling, and I believe that traveling can open up one's mind and allow one to broaden their horizons. Fifa, would you like to share these three like fun facts?
Sure. Give me a minute. So the three facts about me is I'm a risk taker and always have and still have a passion to learn new things. My second one is I love communicating and meeting new people from around the world and learn their perspectives. Number three, I don't like traveling the world at all. Okay, it was pretty obvious. I mentioned it in my introduction as well. The
Yeah,
answer
sure.
is C.
Wallet, would you like to share now?
So, hi, this is me, Waleed Ali. I've done my bachelor from background of the computer science. In my university era, I do a lot of internships related to event management, crowd controlling, special delegation management, as well some kind of the hotel management. After that, I am kind of the science geek, so who loves science, astronomy, cosmology, philosophy. So. Uh, I don't know why, but I like all the kind of the logic, all the kind of the historian, uh, fictional character or stories as well. So, in my professional or career sector or side, I do STEM education and sustainable development goals to promote sustainability education in Pakistan or Karachi. I'm associated with a lot of institutions and or a lot of NGOs to promote sustainability. And okay, so the first one is I'm extremely introvert person, and second is I am adventurous, and the third I like socializing.
So please indicate your answer in the chat room. And the answer is
One, and I'm very talkative person.
we're so glad that you have joined this cultural exchange to share the ideas and thoughts with others. Well, you have got your camera on throughout this meeting. Would you like to introduce yourself now?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Valerie. Yeah, so my name is Selassie, and I'm a Ghanaian, currently in Ghana, doing my undergraduate degree in Kwame University of Science and Technology. I'm studying meteorology and climate science. I'm passionate about climate action, climate advocacy. I read through the SDGs, and that's what I saw. So that's why I'm here. And personally, my research interest lies in understanding atmosphere ocean interaction, particularly sea surface temperature. So I'm interested in studying about how sea surface temperature is changing and in responding to climate change across coastal regions.
I am so glad that you are passionate about climate change and also doing research. And here are the two truths and one lie. Would you like to read them out?
I love diving. I love interacting from people very different from me in culture value. I'm scared of the ocean, but I love studying about it.
This might be a bit tricky, but you guys can give it a go now.
I love diving. It's a lie. I don't like diving. I don't know how to dive, so that's false. But the remaining two are good. I love interacting from people with different countries, culture, and values. I'm also scared of the ocean, but I love studying about it. That's very true. But I don't like diving. I don't know how to dive as well.
Yeah, I think it's really nice how you like love studying about the ocean, even though you're scared of it. I think the ocean is a very important part of nature, and also it affects our health a lot. So, Anushka, it's your turn now. Would you like to share?
Yeah, hi. I'm Anushka Onni. I'm currently 16 years old. I'm currently in the IB diploma program, year one. A little bit about me is that I'm from India, from Mumbai. I love social causes and environmental causes. I love to support them as well. I guess I've not done much yet, but I'm really excited to be a part of this event. I'm also really into music and singing. I think I love like interacting with new people and everything. So I hope I have fun in this event.
I'm sure it will be fun throughout this cultural exchange as you get to engage with various activities.
My first one is I love mint chocolate ice cream. Second is I love interacting with people very different from me in culture, values, etc., especially foreigners. And I've been to Paris.
Yeah, I think this is also a little bit tricky.
Uh, I guess it's A that I love mint chocolate ice cream. I mean, it is nice, but I don't love it.
So, which ice cream flavor are you fond of?
Um, yeah, I'm very basic chocolate.
I see, cool. Trishti, would you like to introduce yourself now?
Yeah. So, hello everyone. I'm Khushi Singla from India. I am 16 years old. Currently, I'm studying in Singapore as a high school student. And living in Singapore has broadened my view about different people and their culture. And as an aspiring engineer, I want to harness technology to create a more sustainable and ecological world. In my free time, I love to express my creativity and to express myself. I love doing sketching and dancing. A fun fact about my country, India, is we celebrate a festival known as Holi, in which we throw colors and colored water on each other to express our joy and happiness.
Yeah, I think I've heard of your festival, and it seems there are a few aspiring engineers here. So good luck with your endeavors. So you can share the two truths and one lie.
Okay, so the first point is I have taught poor kids for free. Second, I have won a national level art competition. Third, I can fluently speak 3 languages. Okay, so the lie is second option. I have won a national level art competition.
So now we'll be having a pretty short break. So you guys can like go to the bathroom or just get some water, and we will resume in around like 3 minutes. I hope you are energized after a very short break. Now let's tune in Hadia's sharing. Hadia is a student from Pakistan, and also please ignore this slide as it's not the right one.
So, hello everyone, I'm Hadia Sheikh, a 16 years old college student from Mirpur Khas, Pakistan. I am passionate about learning social impact and youth led initiative. I enjoy volunteering, organizing events, and raising awareness about important causes like SDG in my community. I believe a small effort can lead to big change. In my free time, I love reading and sketching, exploring new ideas, and meeting people from diverse backgrounds. I think this program is a great opportunity for me to grow, connect, and contribute meaningfully. And I am truly excited to learn from everyone and share my experience too. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Hadia. Really appreciate your passion towards community service, voluntary initiatives, as well as SDG advocacy. So moving on, would you like to share verbally your two truths and one lie?
First one is I have planted 100 plus trees in one day in my community. Second is I have visited more than 10 cities in Pakistan. Third is I have never watched a single episode of cartoons.
Thanks, Hadia, and please share your answers in the chat room. So it seems most of you have chosen C. Hadia, is this the answer?
Yes, that's correct answer.
Good job, everyone. Next up, we have Aiming from Thailand. Aiming, would you like to share now?
Okay. So, hello, my name is Aming. I'm currently studying in Chiang Mai, Thailand in IB first year. I'm originally from Myanmar, but I'm staying in Thailand for my education. I'm currently 16 years old. I like to travel and volunteer a lot, and especially if those two things are I'm doing at the same time. Like currently I'm volunteering in Bali right now. So I'm actually in Indonesia right now and not Thailand.
It's certainly a great idea to connect traveling and volunteering. So, would you like to introduce the two truths and one lie that you have?
So number one is I had 6 toes. Second is I have swam across the widest river in Thailand. The third is I can name all the country plus the flag, map, and the capital cities.
Do you mind clarifying for number three? Do you mean all the countries in the world or just like
Yes,
maybe?
all the
Okay,
country
cool.
in the world.
Yeah, you guys can make a guess now. Wow, the responses are really diverse. Some have chosen three, some two, and there's even one person who has chosen one. So Ming, would you like to reveal the answer?
So the answer is number two. I have swum across the widest river in Thailand.
I think it's a tricky one. So Ming, you said you had 6 toes. Did you like do a surgery or something like if you don't mind sharing?
Yeah. So I born with 11 toe. I have a 6 toe on my right foot, but in my second grade, I was forced to cut it out due to some technical issue wearing shoes.
I see. I think it was a painful surgery. Or are you fine with it?
I'm fine, but the doctor said the stitch will be gone in 2 years, but I can still see the scar in like, I don't know, 8 years now.
Oh, it's quite unfortunate.
Yeah.
Quite unfortunately, a few participants, including Syra, are not present now, so we will skip their introductions and move on to the SDG show and tell parts. Let me go first. This is Valerie from Hong Kong. And in my country, there's the Green Community Scheme. This includes some recycling stations, recycling stores, and some recycling spots, all of which can easily allow like citizens to recycle different kinds of trash. They can collect points based on the amount of items that they have recycled, and the people can use the points to like purchase some food or daily necessities. So these two photos show my experiences in like recycling at one of the recycling stations near my home. And so previously at Teen Animals Sciences, I've also organized various events related to environmental issues and nature. So one of which is a monarch butterfly webinar where I share a lot about the importance of conserving butterflies, the butterflies effects, and we also have two other speakers, basically including Anna and also someone from the US called Cynthia. She has a project called Monarch Matters that aim at promoting butterfly conservation, and it's really cool. So as you can see here, we also have fortunately got some positive comments from our participants, and they mentioned that they are rather satisfied with the event and that is really relevant for their own learning. Let's move on to Afifa first, since Hadia is experiencing some technical issues.
Here, the things may seem a little basic, but here I'm trying to reinforce my point on how technology and electrical engineering, if used the right way, can bring a lot of impact. In the second photo, you can see many people are joining together to spread awareness about the environment since Bangladesh, despite facing a lot of dirty politics in the last upcoming years, Bangladesh has still managed to emerge as one of the upcoming developing country due to its being the second most exporter of retail. However, Bangladesh in the last few years have made use of electrical engineering and technology to for its better use, like making the environment a better place. Just like European countries who are like Netherlands and all who are using electrical powered windmills for as a source of electricity. Even Bangladesh is now going through the healthy way and using social media in the right format. They're helping to bring a small difference. Like as they say, every small actions lead to bigger changes in the future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Afifa. Yeah, I do agree that it is really meaningful to harness electrical engineering to protect the nature. For example, you guys can install solar panels on rooftops, or you guys can also try using other renewable energy, including like hydropower or wind power.
The main reason I included this topic because technology has been in a lot of controversy in the past few years, and here I'm highlighting the positives of using the technology. Since I'm a aspiring electrical engineer and want to do something with AI and technology in the future.
Your goal is certainly very meaningful, Afifa. Next up, we have Hadia from Pakistan. You can start now.
Okay, so the first photo that was taken during the Global Youth SDG Summit held at my college, AD Science College. At this time, I have also presented my social impact project on Goal 13, climate change. This summit brought together passionate students to discuss the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, share ideas, and present youth-led solutions for a better world. It was an inspiring experience to collaborate with like-minded peers and take part in meaningful dialogues. And this picture was captured a moment from my college annual sport day where I participated in the skipping competition and I love skipping. It reminded me of something important, staying active, confident, and enjoying healthy competition with my friends. And the third picture was taken during Model United Nations MUN conference, also held at my college, AD Science College. In this moment, I was actually preparing my points while presenting my assigned country in committee discussion. The Amian experience helped me build confidence, improve my public speaking skills, and understand the importance of diplomacy and global cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you, Hadia. Aiming, would you like to share?
Yes.
Yeah, you can go ahead now.
Okay, but before I start explaining the pictures, I forgot to mention in my introduction that for my initiative that project that I have done in the past, most of them are focused on SDG 4 and humanitarian part and helping small community. I have raised fundraised for a small monks community in Myanmar. I have volunteered in a autism school, spectrum school, but I haven't done a lot in environmental part because in the past I have thought that SDG 4 was the most important SDG, but this year I have learned that SDG 13, 14, and 15 have also make a lot of impact in our world. So I started a chapter, like a small organization called Student Against Pollution Chiang Mai chapter to promote and raise awareness of environmental sustainability and environmental issues in Thailand and beyond. So the first picture is from Earth Week 2025. So the poster promote students in my school and my community to wear recycle and upcycle shirt and outfit according to each theme of the day. And then on Earth Week, we also did many small activity too, such as we also label trees and map out the biodiversity in our school and our community. And the second picture is me and some of my friends attending a Forest Summit, or the Forest Restoration Research Unit Summit. It's a summit hosted by our local university in Chiang Mai. They want to restore the deforested area in Chiang Mai. So we call ourselves the Young Forest Restorer. And yeah, so after we went to that summit, we started a seed bank program in our school. Yeah, the local university support and give us some advice to start our own seed bank. And with the organization that I started last month, I'm hoping to raise awareness of restoring biodiversity and environmental issue as a whole, not just in my school and my small community, but in Chiang Mai as a major city as a whole, and Thailand and beyond.
Okay, thanks for your inspiring sharing. And I think it's quite meaningful to join like different kind of summits in your local countries, or you can also join online ones. For example, we have organized some webinars and also this cultural exchange. It seems Syra has dealt with her technical issues, so let's give some time to Syra to introduce herself.
I'm Sarah Afzal here. I did my bachelor's and master's in environmental sciences with distinctions, and I'm eager to join in Animal the Scientist. And previously, I joined your one of online webinar regarding the sharks campaign, and it was really fruitful. And later on, I tried to connect it with you so that I can contribute something good for this better cause of SDGs.
It's really nice that you're very passionate about sustainability as a whole. So, it is possible for you to read out the two truths and one lie now.
Yeah. When I submitted the form, I told that I'm dedicated and I have traveled to 3 continents to attend the international conferences. It seems to be believable, but it is not actually. I have visited there. I have attended all these meetings online, and I once led the team, but many times, and we won the poster competition on sustainability regarding the plastic waste reduction.
Yeah, so as mentioned by Syra, the lie is obviously number two. Even though you have not traveled to 3 continents to attend the environmental conferences in person, I believe that the online ones are equally educational and rewarding for us all. So now we will resume the SDG show and tell, and it's Kaiser's turn.
Alright, so I couldn't really find pictures, but as you can see, tree plantation drive in my community. There is a tree plantation drive pretty often in our community. We gather and check on which plants need more care, and we kind of decide which ones to plant depending on the season. We discuss about that often. And then also the community coordinator at school, which means I kind of look into how to make people feel more together or have a sense of belonging in their community, which is why this eco-cultural event really excites me, and I'm really glad to be one of the organizers. A couple months ago, I believe, there was a slogan competition about saving sharks and just raising awareness in general. Pretty sure I got runner-up for that. Aside from that, exam season recently ended, so my friends and I had a bunch of paper, and we decided to recycle it and had this little announcement made at school to encourage everyone to recycle their papers instead of throw them away, because, well, if you have the option, why wouldn't you, yeah, and pretty much my grandma loves her garden, probably a little bit more than she loves me, but it's okay. Take care of her garden, and we have some baby cherry tomatoes and flowers and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, thanks for sharing. And I think it's really meaningful to recycle because, like, basically, it's not really difficult to achieve that. But it seems there are still many people out there who dispose of a lot of trash every day because of convenience.
Yeah, and I mean, when you think about environment, the first thing that we've been taught as kids is recycle, reuse, reduce, and it's just so overlooked. Like people are talking about what they can do for the future and all that, but really, if you focus on the basics, and just start on with that. That can really help as well.
Yep, I do agree. So, Wallet, the space is all yours now. You can start at any time.
So this is the recent Earth Day celebration in our community and institution where I belong to. I am more focused on SDG 14, life below the water, to get awareness and very early year to see the kids is near to the 4 years and 7 years, till the 7 years. So I focus on the Antarctica side, like bears, and I more focus on the sustainability side. So recycle material, we are going. We was using all the recycled paper in our school. We use all the recycled paper to make interesting material or some kind of stationary type of thing. So that's the Earth Day celebration story, and also working on industry innovation in infrastructure. That's nice. So a lot of hydroponics project to place. So we place the hydroponics project near to the apartments and the tall building near to the concrete or cemented side where they can grow within a very minute amount of water can grow to promote the vertical garden. So this is the story of the picture. And the last picture is for the plate, taking on the plate. So this is the vertical farming is on the right side. To give kind of the march or campaign to save the data and Antarctica animals as well.
Okay, and thank you, Wallet, for your sharing. I really love your part about vertical farming, as vertical farming reduces a lot of space and water consumption, and also it allows for year-long crop production. Moving on to Syra, I realized that you have faced a lot of technical issues, so please let us know if you are able to share now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity again. And I will try my best to communicate you as per, unfortunately, my internet allows me. This is the plantation. I have been the part of many projects regarding climate change justice, and National Climate, Native Climate Change Club. And this is the picture that I have been part of the plantation drive. And this is especially the project that I have been part during my research project on the quinoa and moringa. It was based upon the assessment of heavy metals. I have done my BS research on the heavy metals on quinoa, and this picture specifically is on quinoa. Quinoa is a superfood that have many medicinal and nutritional benefits. It is also climate resistant crop that can be grown in the arid and semi-arid regions of Pakistan and all around the world, like in some parts of China, Australia, and different regions. The results were very fruitful and very good, and I published a paper from this research. And the specific purpose of sharing this picture that I have been part of Ministry of Climate Change Pakistan and NYCC Native Youth Climate Change Club, and I planted more than 500 sampling of the plants in the plantation drive to advocate the SDG 13 climate action. I'm eager to join this platform so that we can contribute more in a good and comprehensive way for the betterment of our Earth ecosystem. Thank you.
Thank you, Syra. Now we have Anushka from India.
Yeah, that's not my family. Those are all my friends, actually. It was during our vacation time from school where we all just spontaneously decided to go to a beach cleanup. At first, we were all under the whole idea of, oh, extracurriculars. But after actually helping out and seeing how much we cleaned, it felt kind of fulfilling, and it was a very nice experience. And it was also like nice to do everything with your friends as well. I'm on the second last on the left there. We volunteered at an NGO that cleaned one of India's beaches in Mumbai. It was like a 1.5 hour thing. I think we cleaned up a pretty big amount because it wasn't just us, it was like, of course, other volunteers as well. But once we saw the before and after, it was a big difference. And the reason why we picked the beach cleanup thing for me was because it is like insane how much plastic you'll find in the Indian Ocean by itself. And like it's like horrible for all of our sea creatures that are there, and it's really sad to see how we feel as the dominant species. We feel like a dominant species to others because we're just using the environment how we please. And I feel like we shouldn't do that. We should care for all of the other species as well, like the animals in the sea, on land, and everything else. So that's why we picked up beach cleaning, just to help out to keep the sea clean and of course the land as well.
I totally agree that a beach cleanup is very rewarding, especially when plastic pollution is very prevalent. There are a lot of people disposing of trash in water bodies as well as the beaches. And the rubbish often ends up in the sea or gets pushed out onto the land.
Yeah, and like of course you have the bioaccumulation and everything, which is bad
Yeah,
for the.
that's right. Lord, the ground is yours.
Can I talk briefly on the image, and that's all?
Sure thing.
Okay, so this image was a conference I attended last year, and what this conference was aimed at looking at was in the context of climate change. We are looking at how industries emit greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. So a lot more is this energy sector, their machineries and everything. So we are looking at their emissions. So we are standing on these emissions to address climate change. So harnessing meteorology for low carbon emissions. So we understood carbon dioxide, CO2, its concentration in the atmosphere. We understood carbon dioxide didn't used to be the most, it actually isn't the most dominant gas in the atmosphere. It is of more worry and of more concern because of its characteristics. So usually in the context of climate change, we talk about CO2, 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 carbon dioxide. So the reason we talk about carbon dioxide is because carbon dioxide is becoming increasingly abundant in the atmosphere. And the rate at which it's increasing is primarily due to human activities. So what this means is that carbon dioxide increasing in the atmosphere is not nature, it's not by nature, it's not dominant by nature, although nature has its way of contributing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. And in the human activities, we found the energy sector being the number one because the energy sector is releasing gases from their machineries, from their mechanisms. So we are integrating the methodological ideas into the energy field to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in the atmosphere. And it's this greenhouse gas, what they do is they act as a blanket which prevents heat long wave emissions that are supposed to radiate back to space, long wave emissions that were into the earth from the sun. So these greenhouse gases act like a blanket and they trap them onto the earth. That's why the earth has become more warming than usual. So we have this concept of global warming. I believe we all can attest to the fact global warming everywhere in the world.
Yep, I think that CO2 is a really common term that we constantly hear nowadays. And CO2 is a really significant factor related to climate change.
Yeah.
So, Kushi, you can share now.
Yes, so hello everyone. Now I would like to share some of my experiences related to sustainability development goals. So the tree plantation drive, in this drive, I basically participated, which was held in my society, where we planted trees in our society park, and I even organized two plantation drives with my friends in nearby societies, and where we planted around like 30 to 40 trees like in each drive on roads and different societies. And then the second picture is of a certificate which I got from an NGO where I taught unprivileged kids who can't afford going to schools. From that, I feel that not only developed my teaching skills, but also gave me an understanding how quality of education is important. And the third picture is of me with the solar panels, which I have installed on my house rooftop. So basically, this initiative was taken by my parents and I to promote renewable form of energy. And this initiative not only reduced carbon footprints, but also it inspired many of my relatives too to adopt sustainable practices. Thank you.
Thanks, Kushi. It's great to see that you are passionate about tree plantation drives and you have even organized some in your own community. Besides, I actually think that quite a number of you have shared about tree plantation drives or beach cleanups. I think they are similar in the sense that both activities can help to conserve the environment. And building solar panels is also a very important step because it's the first step towards adopting renewable energy and creating a greener community. The last person sharing today will be Anna from Pakistan. You can start now.
Okay, thank you. So I already shared that I'm an environmental engineer. So during my 4 years of bachelor's program, I did so many projects with my friends and on personal level. So this one with the solar panel is the one we did and the with my friends in the university. So it was basically to increase the efficiency of solar panels because when the temperature of solar panel increases, its efficiency decreases. So we worked on a system that uses water to reduce its temperature, and by reducing its temperature by 7 degrees, we increased its efficiency by 2.5%. And we are soon going to publish this research paper about this one. And after that, there is organic waste into fertilizer. So I studied about it, and then on a personal level at home, I made this from fruit waste, and it was really good for the plants. The plants were really happy to get this nourishment. And after that, I want to share a webinar that we organized with Valerie and another organization that was Hong Kong Shark Foundation, I think. It was really great, and I also spoke at that seminar about how important are sharks and on an engineering perspective, how they can help us. Thank you.
It's really great when Anna actually helped us organize a webinar with the Hong Kong Shark Foundation. We might be doing something similar in future, so we'll be sharing with you about that. Originally, we have planned the this or that cultural edition for this meeting, but then we are postponing this game to the next meeting, so stay tuned about that. Yep, I'm sorry for the delay today. Your but your sharing have been really interesting. Like, I mean, all of your sharings, and it really shows that you are so passionate about the environment and basically conserving the nature as a whole. In today's meeting, basically, we have introduced different participants and also the organizing committee. And we can see that it's really nice to have like members from various countries, most of which are from Asia, but we also have some participants who are from Africa. And after the self introduction, we also incorporate a two truth and one lie game to add some fun elements to like some basic self introductions. And aside from that, we also have a SDG show and tell section where we allow various participants to share their experiences concerning environmental protection and also maybe what the countries are doing at the moment in order to curb problems such as climate change. So thank you all of you for joining today's meeting. And so if you have any questions, feel free to ask me via WhatsApp or email us at teenanimalsthescientist@gmail.com. Here are some of our socials. If you haven't, please follow us on Instagram as well as LinkedIn. And you can always email us if you have any questions.